Hi Amiga people, welcome to my Amiga Cave. My name's Graham and I'm going to weigh into the debate about which, in my opinion, is the better monitor to use for my Amiga 1200. I have on my left an original type CRT monitor, 1084S, 20 plus years old, and on my right a much newer HP LCD monitor. So I'm going to go in there and have a look at both and compare programs, and we'll see which one wins. Now Amiga can't output to an LCD unless you install one of these Indivision 1200 AGA Mark II cards. Amiga Kit are selling them for 112 British pounds, which is pretty expensive when you convert it to Australian dollars. I'll leave it up to you whether you think that's worth it or not. The Indivision card allows me to display the workbench on both monitors simultaneously. You'll notice the CRT is flickering, however that's invisible to the human eye. I can't see that. Here I've got the workbench set at 640 by 256 on the left with our CRT. Have a closer look at that, and good picture as I'd expect. The LCD, and I would say nothing between the two. Let's go surf the web and see how it performs. Now I've gone online and you can see that, especially in eyebrows, it looks perfectly formed. Nice clear sharp letters. On the LCD, now if we have a look at that, you can see it's now starting to get a little bit too detailed, comparing the two. Just a little bit too good. Text is still okay. What about we check out word processing? CRT, LCD. Let's have a closer look. Not bad. Not bad. But you've probably worked out that this isn't really a fair test. We set the resolution to suit the 1084S, but the HP can actually project a much higher rate. So let's just go and change that and see what difference we get. So I'm going to set it to super high res, 1024 by 760, and see how we go with that. Well, the LCD is looking pretty good. 1084S, not quite so happy. LCD. CRT. Just can't handle it. And of course it wouldn't be a real test without a game or two thrown in. Now to the iconic game of Archon. If you haven't played this, you are really missing out on something. This is the startup screen. Very well formed. Nice lines. And LCD. And here you can see again, it's just a little bit too accurate. And so it becomes jagged again. The game itself, there are the pieces, again nice sharp well formed pieces, and on LCD I think it's quite obvious it's not the same quality, so CRT wins it on that. Okay, so now we come to crunch time. The CRT or the LCD. When I first got back into Amigas after more than a 20-year gap, I brought my 1200 and I matched it up with the LCD, and I love the high resolution, the ability for it to display those really crisp, high definition pictures. But after a while, I missed the nostalgia that I remember for the Amigas back in the 80s. So I went out and got a 1084S, which was tougher to source than I expected. And probably for a year I just used the CRT, and very happily. And then it occurred to me that there was still this gap. The HP is really good at those high resolution pictures. The CRT is excellent at the games and the low resolution. So my conclusion is use both. I can use the LCD whenever I surf the web or do word processing or any applications or programs, and when the mood takes me and I feel like playing one of the many fabulous games, I can just switch a button and go across to the CRT and experience it in the way the Amiga was meant to be. So that would be my advice, use both. Thank you for joining me in the Amiga Cave. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.